Greetings and welcome to 6 IST Technology News. I'm your host, Stephen Height. Today's technology in focus, Google Glass. Google Glass is one of the first wearable devices to be worn on the head and consists of a small smartphone-like device that mounts on a glasses frame. Designed to be lightweight, portable, and as non-intrusive as possible, Glass sports a small prism screen that rests in the wearer's field of vision. Also included is a camera, gyroscope, and GPS for position and location detection, as well as a microphone. And boy, do I wish I could get my hand on one of them. Here to tell me exactly what I can't have, straight from Google headquarters, Irving Berlin. So thanks for joining us, Irving.
Thank you for having me.
So, I hear you got some interesting news to tell us.
We do. Here at Google, we're about to release a piece of technology that we believe will revolutionize our modern world. Since the launch of the smartphone, our world has changed dramatically. Smartphones have changed the way we interact with other people every day since they are mostly used for social media websites. With this technology, we can easily find out what happened on the other side of the globe. Now Google is on the verge of completely changing and maximizing the information we can gather and access by simply wearing glasses.
So, what exactly is this glass thing?
Well, Google Glass is a wearable Android-powered computer built in spectacle frames so that you can purchase a display in your field of vision. You can take pictures, record, or even start a search.
So, how do you interact with it then?
Google Glass responds to voice commands as well as taps and gestures. There's a touch-sensitive bar on your frame.
So what, is it like a smartphone?
Not exactly, but it will revolutionize the way you use your phone. For example, have you ever been to a concert?
Yeah.
Well, do you ever see people with huge tablets recording?
Of course, they're the most obnoxious things at the concert.
Exactly. With Glass, you can simply, with a tap of a finger, start recording without blocking anyone's view of what they're watching.
Fantastic.
Here at Google, we see a promising future for the Glass. And before you know it, cell phones will be seen as antiques of an old age. The new age will be comprised of smartwatches and the Glass.
Well, thanks for coming on, Irving.
Thank you for having me.
Special thanks to Irving for joining us today, and best of luck on Google's future innovations. For more hands-on look at Glass, we go to Natalie Richardson, on location at CES, the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, Nevada. Natalie?
Thank you, Stephen. We can definitely see that Glass is on its way towards being something great. We're looking at Glass not only making a huge difference in our lives, but ultimately revolutionizing the way we interact with our world. Simple tasks that you would usually conduct on your smartphone, like checking the weather, getting directions, taking a photo or video, or even getting answers to your most pressing questions will now be made faster and easier than ever before. Because Glass is a hands-free device, it will be convenient during activities in which phones will be a hassle. Glass will allow you to focus on your reality while it's happening and still complete the task that you desire without having to be distracted by your phone.
So where do you see Glass going in the future?
It could end up being a pretty big deal for most of the job and career fields that we work in. Some companies may find Glass to be a useful business enhancer. Using Glass could also be convenient for promoting your business or presenting to people what life is like on a typical day at your company. It will allow for you to film and create a short documentary on life at your organization through your perspective. A report from Time magazine states that Glass is the latest tool for law enforcement agencies increasingly focused on using surveillance technology to improve policing and monitor the conduct of their officers.
So what's going on with Glass right now?
Glass isn't completely ready for the masses yet because it's still being modified. It's experienced some technical issues that need to be worked on. The software is still being developed and the battery life still needs to be worked on as well. However, Google has a program out called the Glass Explorer program that allows for selected individuals to experience and get a feel for what Glass will ultimately be like. Anyone interested in getting a feel for how they work can sign up.
So, Natalie, did you get to test out Glass?
Yes, I was able to try them today, actually.
And what did you think?
I fell in love with them, and I think that once they get out there in the masses, consumers will love them as well and find them very useful. This is Natalie Richardson from CES in Las Vegas, signing off.
Thanks, Natalie. It sounds like you had a great time out there in Vegas. We're going to take a short commercial break, but we'll be right back after these messages. Welcome back to our continuing coverage of Google Glass, the tech supergiant's first foray into wearable technology. While most people who've tested the device seem to fall in love with it at first sight, there are still some issues. From the police officers to the ACLU, legal battles have begun springing up all around the country. For more on that, we go to Technology and Focus advisor, Saul Goodman.
Technology and Focus
Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So, give us a little insight. What are the legal issues we have with this technology?
Well, one of the first legal issues that people think about is it legal to drive with Google Glass? And in fact, as of right now, it is legal. In fact, a woman was pulled over in California for driving with the device and given a ticket. But later it was dropped because there was no way to prove that the device was on while she was driving.
Okay. I also understand there are some issues with the camera.
Yes. While there is a camera on the device, for it to be able to take a picture, the user has to either talk to it or use the gesture pad on the side of the device so that other people around the person would know that they are using the camera.
Continuing with the camera, and this is going to sound a little bit conspiracy theory, but as a man personally interested in privacy, how can I be sure that apps aren't being put onto the Google Glass device that track me by my face and tell the world where I'm going to be?
Well, in fact, there are facial recognition apps for this device. Although they are not supported by Google or allowed to be put on the Play Store, they can be put on the device by a highly skilled developer.
So getting away from the whole criminal thing, I understand there are actually some police officers looking into adding this to their daily kit as well.
Yes, Google Glass can be used for many good things as well. Police officers would like to add this to their kit so that they can identify criminals and also record events on scene.
That sounds fantastic, actually. I'd like to thank you for coming on, Saul.
Thank you for
Always
having
great
me.
having you here. Thank you for watching today, viewers. Now, I personally am very excited about Google Glass, but do you really think it'll gain a foothold in this rapidly changing market? Will it really revolutionize the way we use our smartphones? Well, that's for you, the user, to find out. Thank you for joining us here on KIST Technology News, Technology in Focus. I'm Stephen Height. I'll see you next time.